Small Town Scuttlebutt.
Yeah, I got a door guy.
I have to say, at least 50% of the time I show up at your house, there is some laborer of some sort here to fix something, to spruce something up, to do something to your home.
It's funny you say that because I was just saying to Evan before you arrived that I cannot wait to sell this house and move into a one-story ranch, probably in the Southwest next door to Mike. But that's what I want.
It's a lot to maintain.
How many times did I have to go up and down stairs today? Like every time I need something, I'm getting exercise, and I'd like to reduce that. I'd like to keep it down. I want to conserve my energy.
Multi-level homes are not good for people with ADD.
Yeah.
Too many shiny objects.
I did it 4 times today, but I'm in great shape. My legs, anyway.
Nesson did this like 30-minute show on Shaquille O'Neal's Boston apartment when he was here back in the day in 2011, or was it whatever? But I got anxiety because it was like a 4-story walk up, like every floor. It had an elevator, but he was kind of big for it, so he would take. He said he needed the stairs for the exercise.
Sure.
But I'm like, to get up to your bed, like, come on, man. My phone's up in my bedroom. I'm like, dude, I'm thinking the same way. I'm like, I'm getting on the Mass Pike. Like, there's this gonna be a time. Like, it's gonna take 8 seconds. I don't know. I don't have. Fuck. Is that what you guys were talking about?
No.
Let's go back to what you were talking
about. A little bit.
Well, everyone good? Everyone happy? You guys are excited?
I'm just glad to be back.
Why did you wink at me?
I didn't wink at you. I gave you the people's eyebrow.
What's that? Oh, the people's eyebrow.
Yep, watch out, because the people's elbow comes after that.
Yeah. Can you smell what the Liz is cooking?
I don't know. I feel like it's been forever since we've been together, so I'm like a little puppy. I'm giddy.
Yeah,
I'm giddy.
You're good. I'm glad that you're excited to do the show. It's a nice weekly thing on the calendar, right? To look forward to.
It is very much so.
Mm-hmm.
You good? You happy?
I'm
kind of being a dick to my dog this morning.
Evan's having a moment. He's having a moment, which.
Oh, was he sharing his bad day yesterday with you?
He's saving it for the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I figured I found a way that I think I can share it without,
all right.
disrupting.
Go ahead,
things.
share, Evan.
Sure.
All right. So I have. If anybody knows me, they know that I have said that real estate is a bipolar business. Extreme highs and incredibly crushing lows. Yesterday was one of those days. Do we want to hear the good or the bad?
Bad first.
No, I'm going to tell the bad second, only because it leads
What an asshole. Right?
I'm not really looking for your opinion.
Yeah.
Just being polite.
I wanted affirmation. I didn't get it, so I'm going to just do my thing.
So, all right, I'm going to start with the victory.
Okay.
The victory is I just signed up the biggest listing of my entire career.
Woo!
That is neat.
Okay?
That's good. Good for you.
And that was
How much?
quickly $20 million.
Wow.
With potential for recurring payment because it's a development opportunity. So we'll see how that goes. I'll get into more details later. Very excited, obviously, yada, yada, yada.
Yep.
But then I got the crushing defeat, and I really won't get into the details. But what I can tell you is that I was feeling pretty low all day about it, and then I got even lower as the day went on. So I went to Wasabi. And
Wait, I'm sorry. You can't say I got a $20 million listing and then go, but it was a bad day. Like we need more context.
Okay, so basically, somebody wants to take their house off the market.
Okay.
And there's really not much I can do about it. But I also have people sort of converging all at the same time that want to buy it. And I can't really get into specifics because it's local. But the point is, it's like you work your butt off,
right?
And then circumstances that are beyond my control are sort of end all of that opportunity, and that's kind of the way it
There's
feels.
a lot of talk around, just right. I'm like, this is not compelling.
I get where he's coming from, though. Essentially, you spent a lot of time putting together what you thought was going to be a deal. It's falling apart. That's time you could have spent elsewhere making money.
Could Liz tell the rest of the story?
Sure, yeah.
Because she gets to the point, and it's so much more engaging.
Well,
grab this story by the balls
the
and just
point,
read it, man.
But the story is not the point.
Okay.
The story is about this situation. That is not the point.
Okay.
The point is, yesterday got progressively worse.
Okay.
So I went from this bad situation to the restaurant where I imbibed, perhaps more than I should have.
How many sakis did you suck down?
Anyway, so, and then I Ubered home because I'm not driving. So I Ubered home, and then
Very
I
responsible.
basically, I apparently went into the house, grabbed a beer from the refrigerator, passed out on the couch, and then
Pissed in the fireplace.
dumped the beer on my wife's blanket that's on there.
That her grandmother made.
Okay, forgot about it, went to bed, woke up this morning, and then realized I didn't call my wife to tell her that I was at Wasabi watching the Celtics, and then they lost, and Jason Tatum tore his Achilles.
We're not talking about that. It's a comedy podcast.
Well, it's funny if you're a Knicks fan.
Am I the asshole? No, Evan's the asshole.
So I woke up this morning and my wife's like, "Oh, nice of you to text me and tell me where you were last night." And I was like, "Honey, I figured you were asleep. I'm sorry." Anyway, then she gets downstairs and she says, "What's this beer bottle doing on the couch?" And I'm like, "I have no idea."
Ask Bridget.
I'm like, I don't remember leaving this beer bottle there. And then she's like, "You probably spilled it all over the place." I'm like, "No, I did not." And then she grabs the blanket and she's like, "Yes, you did." And then she sniffs the blanket and there's beer all over it. And now I am literally just like, that day, yesterday, got progressively worse and worse and worse. And then this morning, it just woke up with a giant ass crescendo. And it was one of those things where she put the sunglasses on, she wouldn't make eye contact, and just kind of walked out the door.
Good for her. Good for her. Yep. Nice
And
job,
so that
Stephanie.
was what, like 2 hours ago over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. 7:30 a.m. this morning.
Did you
Wow.
wash the blanket, I hope? It's not just still sitting there, is it?
Of course I did.
Okay. You say, of
And-
course I did,
well,
like you weren't the guy
no,
that spilled
no,
the beer and forgot about
like,
it.
It was like, if I didn't do that, like, pfft,
Yeah.
I may have been sleeping on that wet couch, So,
Dude, how old are you?
I am 40.
40?
Jesus.
48, right?
49? I think I
49?
just turned 49.
49?
1976.
76?
Yeah.
Well, back in 1993, when I was 17, I went to a party, got a ride home from a girl who wasn't drinking, saw that I needed a ride, and just was like, I think it was divine intervention, honestly. She's like, do you need a ride home? And I said, I'd love that. And she just brought me home.
Wow.
And it was like, great. And then, never saw her again, really. Like, she was an underclassman.
Oh, my God.
Well, she was an underclassman.
Uh-huh.
Like, big school. But I mean,
Interesting.
not that,
No relations?
it was the end.
Did you try to hook up with her
No,
in your driveway?
No.
Lame.
Yeah, talk about your lame stories,
Right?
Rick.
I was so wasted.
I thought I was going to get a happy ending with that one.
no,
You were shooting pool with a rope?
no, your story just seems like what happened to me. Like, I fell asleep on the couch. I threw up on myself. I almost Jimi Hendrixed myself.
Oh, my God.
I woke up with it on my chest and then on the couch.
Oh,
and then
God.
so I got up and I took the couch cushion and I put it in the shower. I turned the shower on. I thought, okay, that's clean. It'll be dry in the morning. I'll wake up before my parents go to work. And I'll put it back. That's where my mentality is. So
Right.
no, I
'Cause
wasn't.
you're hammered.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to get some in the parking lot.
Sure.
Oh, my God.
I was just trying to stay like.
All right, so, Evan.
Yeah.
So it
You're-
just seems like, come on, man.
Yeah, well,
Come on.
Last night was not like a puke on yourself type of night. It was
No,
it
but
was
it's got
simply-
vibes of my 17-year-old story.
Well, the reason it had those vibes is because it was late and I did fall asleep on the couch and accidentally dropped the beer. That I probably didn't drink because it was all over the blankets. But then waking up at like 1 o'clock in the morning now, I'm like all
Right,
delirious and
disoriented.
groggy. I didn't have the beer in my hand. So, it's
So how angry will your wife be when she gets home from work today? Or will it like have dissipated over time?
I believe that, we will probably have a chat. But that's why I'm going to make the bed. I'm going to do the laundry. I'm
Yep.
going to make sure that all
This is
that
what-
shit.
Buy some flowers.
this is what you got to do, because this is coming out today.
Yeah.
Cue this thing up
Yeah.
and just. Hey, Evan, you've got the microphone. You want to say something to your lovely wife, Stephanie, across the scuttlebutt land?
Do you have background music? Let's hear it. I need to get into that into that mode. No. Can you add it later?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what's that?
That's it.
What is happening? Now I can't hear anyone. I've lost I've lost all audio.
You can't hear?
I mean, I can hear, but not through my headphones.
No.
Oh, you know what? You know what's going to happen? We're going to blare. See, you asked me to touch buttons.
Yeah.
I am not. Don't do technology.
Stop fiddling.
All right. Are
Okay.
we operational?
Yeah, your story's
Are
good.
we recording?
Yes,
Okay.
and we're done with you. We're done. That was a great story. Thank you.
Okay.
Liz, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. I'm taking my headphones off because no audio is coming through them.
Really?
Yeah. That's gonna mess up my hair.
Okay,
so
you don't
anyway.
you don't need it. I'll take care of it.
You look great though.
Thank you.
You really don't have any audio, huh?
No, I didn't. I lost it when you were playing fiddlesticks with all the buttons. But
Fucking Evan.
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it.
All right,
Look,
go
I'm
ahead,
already
Liz.
in trouble.
All right.
yeah. So you know how we have on this podcast always kind of talked about how moms are always the ones that have to sign up to do things for classrooms or school, whatever it happens to be.
Yep. All forms, all
all the things.
That's your thing, and we agree. Gender
Yes.
roles apply here.
So
Should
Mother's
do.
Day, I get a group text, and there's a bunch of us on this text. I don't know any of the numbers or whatnot, but I surmise that it's from, or that it's to, the group of women that I'm on this text with are the mothers of junior track athletes, because it's asking for some donations for senior night. They're short on supplies, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know who sent me this text. So if you're listening, I'm not admonishing you at all. This is just
Situational.
This is it's situational. So Mother's Day, the text goes out to a group of mothers asking for, hey, last minute stuff because senior night's tonight. So the text came 2 days ago. We still need the following things: seltzers, waters, desserts, blah, 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 whatever. And so I reply, like, absolutely happy to help. I'll grab seltzers and desserts. How many are we planning for? 120.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Apparently, we're having a wedding reception.
You just signed
And
up.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
And so I was like, what the fuck?
What was
And
your
I'm like,
response?
Well, I didn't respond. And
Okay.
then someone responded, like, I don't think we need 120. I don't think we need to plan for 120 for seltzers, but maybe for waters, whatever. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, am I getting a pallet of this shit delivered
Yeah.
to the high school?
Yeah.
What the fuck? So, yeah. So again, it just kind of goes back to what we always talk about on this, or frequently revisit on this podcast, is that, like, the text was delivered to, hey moms. It wasn't hey parents, hey moms. Because we're gonna get this shit done.
Yeah.
We're gonna step up.
Even
and we're
on
gonna
your
volunteer.
day.
Even on our
your
day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's,
So I
And
went to
I
Shaw's
applaud that.
yesterday, got a whole bunch of seltzers. I'm gonna drop it off at this parent's house, and I'm sure the poor mom is gonna have to load those seltzers into the back of her SUV and deliver them to senior night.
It keeps the
so-
housewife in shape. You know?
It does. Yeah. Yep.
I'll remember that. Yeah.
Yep. She's staying fit for the husband.
That's really how she needs
But
to look at
100
it.
and fucking 20.
Yeah.
120.
Wow.
Yes.
Did you
And-
carry them out of
Are you-
Shaw's?
Yes.
You did?
Well, I mean, they were in the cart. I loaded them into the back of my SUV
Yeah.
because I'm,
Yeah.
physically capable of doing those things. But then
Yeah.
I get home and Dan's like, I would have gone. You didn't have to do that. And he would have. Like, if I was like,
Yeah.
could you go get these?
That's where we come in.
Yeah, but,
Happy to do
I
the,
can be
the
the
heavy
brains of
lifting
the
and
brawn.
driving.
I'm always happy to offer after it's done.
right. Yes.
Always.
I'm a chauffeur. I'm muscles. Muscles and wheels. That's what I
Yeah.
am. And money. Muscles, wheels, and money. That's what I am. I got the tattoo right here.
That actually would be a good tattoo.
I
Yeah.
know,
Or a
Dad.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
A good t-shirt.
Muscles, wheels. and-
But what really puts a bee in my bonnet is that next year I will be the mom sending the group text because Will's a captain
Yeah.
for track.
And that's your
And
job.
I don't, and I don't like doing things like that. I don't like asking people for stuff. I don't like,
You
like
don't want to
putting-
be.
I don't want to be
the-
annoying.
you don't want to add to the email
Yes.
thing that
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Have, yes.
And I don't want to put another to-do on someone's plate, even though everyone, like, I know everyone's happy to do it.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't want to be the one that is sending, like, 3 emails a week leading up to, like, the team dinner being like, we're still missing 5 entrees.
Yeah.
And then, like, if
Yeah.
people don't do it, then I have to go do it. I don't want to do that either.
No, you
Yeah.
don't. So this is what you do, Liz, because now you're in charge. It will be your thing. So you're at the helm.
Yes.
It's your administration. You dictate the rules. You hand down the executive orders. you have looked at how it's been done in the past. You've given it a complete audit, and after review, you've kept some elements and you've changed some others, right? And now we're playing by Liz's rules. You can do it. Like when I'm a room parent and they send out this email and then send an email for this. And then, on Wednesday, this one will go out. I'm like, you get one email from me. It's all going out and the dates will be reflected as you tell me. Don't pay attention to this next part until January 1. You know, we don't need to overdo it. And
Should I doge this shit and just make it more efficient?
After you succeed, we're going to buy you a tank top that says muscle, wheels, and money.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you have to wear it on the show.
Yeah. And then, it's funny, Evan, because I got you.
I love how Evan says tank top.
Yeah.
Sun's out, guns out, right?
All right, I like that. Yeah.
Evan, you have to wear the same shirt, only a halter.
Believe me, a tank top would look like a halter on me. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, that was a
All right,
conversation.
Liz was taking a sip. She would have laughed.
So moving on, I want to hear about Toronto.
Okay, so I'll make it quick because a lot happened. Just the highlights. And,
Yes.
And when I say quick, I really mean it. Well, let me just itch my ear.
It's Rick Quick, which is like a football 5 minutes is really 20.
No, this is, like the last 90 seconds of
We'll
an
give him
NBA
a 2-minute
game.
warning.
Well, we've already burned 30 seconds just talking about how I take forever. I'll wait till you're finished before I start the clock. I'm resetting. No. It was awesome. I went and I said, I'm going to go to this thing as like it's a conference. It's a comedy intensive. Like it's a comedy festival. You're going to get a lot of stage time. You're going to meet a lot of people. There's nothing else to do. You're not there with anybody. It's just you're going to eat, breathe, and shit comedy for 6 days, and you're going to come back as a better comic. That was my goal. In terms of writing, like I want the 20 minutes. I want that 20-minute set.
Yeah.
I've got the 20 minutes, which means I have more than 20 minutes, but now I'm shaving it down.
Refining, yeah.
Putting a little clay here, and I got so much of the shit done. I have an opener that I had a good opener, but I never had a great opener. Now I have a great opener. It takes about 8 seconds to get to the punchline, so there's a lot of like, okay, all right, and then if you do that, the payoff has to be big.
Yeah,
it has to be worth it, and it is. And then I tag it twice, so I get 3 big hits within the first 20 seconds. I'm fucking pumped about that.
Yeah.
I also have my closer now. My closer is it's the Letterman story that I told you about. Okay, and I've worked that thing so much, and one of the greatest ways I got to work on that one was there's an open mic up in Toronto that they do, and this is awesome. It's this theater. It's called Late Mic Toronto, and the host comes on, does it's my dream thing. Like I'm going to look in. I can't right now. I don't have time, but maybe after the summer, find a venue and do this myself. Get a once a week so I can get my 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But he has a desk, and he has an inflatable couch, and he does a 10 to 15 minute monologue, which is great, fun, engaging. And then he invites, he's got the bucket, and he calls up 3 names. You're the next 3. The rules, if you've never been here before, 3 minutes on the mic or 5 minutes on the couch. And I'm like,
way, that's cool.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm doing the fucking couch.
Yeah.
So I get on the couch, and he's like, how you doing? What are you doing? Where are you from? I'm like, oh, I'm from Boston. Who cares about that stuff? I really want to use my 5 minutes to workshop because there's a lot of comics here. I want to workshop this bit I really care about, and I want to do it right because it involves cancer. It involves sensitive topics. It involves, cutting in line, some Make-A-Wish kids. There's redemption.
It involves faking cancer.
Yeah. It's
but
like
then real cancer.
There's so many evils in it, but it's really a good story, and everyone's like cracking up and stuff. And I was telling it, and this dude in the back was just fucking howling. And he came after the show and told me how many redirects he's counting in that story. He really loved it, and he was a Howard Stern character. That's Hansy from Howard Stern.
Hey!
Yeah, so I'm like, oh wow, man, and we, so we hung out after, and he was kind of coaching me, like what the elements were that he liked, and I'm like taking those notes and applying it, and then I worked it again, and then I came back, and I had a 15-minute set back home here on Saturday night when I got back. So it's my first 15 minutes. Like I got the momentum, I got everything, and then I go do the show. It's my best performance I've ever done.
Awesome.
And
That's
that
awesome.
opener slammed, like it fucking crushed. And the closer was celebrated by this very pretty 45-year-old woman with cancer.
Wow.
Terminal-
Hey.
Oh my God.
Terminal cancer.
Oh God, no.
It's sad.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
Okay.
it's yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
But she found the humor in your story.
She fucking loved it, and she has a special needs kid. She loved my
Wow.
special needs kid joke. I'm like, I'm buying you a drink. Like you are.
Wow.
You were giving me green light and all my stuff. I do it right though. You got to talk about this stuff, but don't just have a good message from it. You know.
Yes. I mean, part of the art of comedy is taking an uncomfortable subject and being able to effectively inject humor into it. You're always going to find someone that is offended by it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But
I've enough times when I say my opener is like, all right, before I go, I just got to talk about these kids with special needs. Like it comes in aggressive. I want to suck you in to give me a groan because then because I have something for that, and because I've dealt with it and I've gotten a good reaction. So these are why every time you get up, you have to play. You have to look at the tape and you have to Monday morning quarterback just like a film room.
Yeah.
You got to watch it. Go, oh, that was off the cuff. That is now in the set. Like that's.
Yep.
So we did a lot of that. Thirdly, the big takeaway was after the big show at Yucks, which is like an international stage. Like everyone, like it's a good stage, right?
Yeah.
So we're up there and we're done. And then we go out, me and these two guys from LA and a guy from Toronto. And I was hanging with these LA guys all week. They were hilarious. Look up Adam Malt. Okay, Adam Malt.
Adam Malt.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Alex Malt. Alex
Malt.
Alex Malt. There's an Adam, there's an Alex. Alex Malt. Oh, and there's an Alan. There's a lot of 4-letter A names.
Is
Alex, ALEXMALT.com.
Okay.
Very funny
What
guy.
about Alan? Is that ALAN?
Alan,
or
Alan, that's
ALLEN?
Alan. No, it's Alan Weiss. He was very funny too. I don't know what his website is, if he has one. But anyway, we went to TGI Fridays at like 11 o'clock at night for a late dinner. 4 dudes in a booth after a comedy show. It's just as fun as it looks like on those TV things.
Yes.
And we were like playing off of each other's, like we were like felt like best friends. I miss them. Like I want. Alex, call me. Like we were like working stuff, and I at that table I said, this is the workshopping session that I need to bring out my sex bots bit with it. I wanted to introduce to you guys my sex bot bit. So I tell them about sex bots, and we have grown sex bots to a fucking. It is in development. It's in the set. I worked it in last Saturday. Fucking awesome. It's awesome. I really make you think. Like, am I gonna fuck this thing in 10 years? This guy's got. I think I am. You know. I'll have the wives thinking like, you know what? If I do get this for my husband for his birthday, it would save our marriage. Like, you start thinking, ooh, sex bots, gross. And you come away going, how do I order one? Like,
I got an ad for one today on TikTok.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, AI robot. I don't know if the video is AI or if these. I mean, look, we're so close to these things. It could be.
Was it like a human? Like, did it look like a human, or was it like
it looked like the hottest girl you've ever laid eyes on?
Huh.
Susanna Hoffs?
But it's like face, right?
Okay.
And at least in this video, it was a comedic video that this guy put out, which was a reaction to him watching this video, which was funny. But basically, it's like the face on the robot, and they're showing like the emotions that the robot shows, like when you touch her face, and it's like no, but it's like it's supposed to be like very sensual. So anyway, then it cuts to this like guy eating popcorn. He's like, "We're almost there, boys. We're almost there." So I was like, "Damn!" But I mean, I think we're going in this direction.
Yeah,
Of course we are. Like, whenever we look at a new technology, we ask ourselves 2 things: can we kill with it, or can we fuck it?
Right. I mean, the internet was founded on porn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And cat videos, but
Cat videos.
mostly porn.
Yep.
And cat porn.
And cat porn. Well, that sounds exciting. I think it's awesome. It must have been really gratifying to be in an environment with, other creative minds and to, like you said, like to workshop things. Like that's super exciting and probably got a lot of new ideas flowing and really like reinvigorated what you're doing, which is super exciting.
Yeah, it was just good vibes, good energy, and everybody was focused, and we were all collaborating, and we're all having fun, all supporting.
Yeah.
And the crowds were great. The city was beautiful. I'll say this about Toronto. Architecture, if you appreciate architecture, you will love Toronto. It is a beautifully the what?
I'm laughing at.
You don't say. I love
This is
architecture.
a thoughtfully planned. The city. This is a thoughtfully planned out.
Well laid out.
Yes, I mean, they must have had some initiative or campaign or just we're all on the same page. We want Toronto to look like this, but somewhere probably 1990-ish, they said from now on, every building, every high rise for residents has to have a balcony. Every unit needs a balcony because every single building where you can live in that was a glaring thing. Like these high rises all have 4x7 or 4x8 foot outdoor space.
Cool.
Yeah, it's great. I thought it is a beautiful city, and the buildings are modern but not ostentatious. Like trying to, not every architect needs to be like
Doesn't
standing
look
out.
like Dubai.
Yeah, yes, right. Almost like it's starting to get silly looking. Like
Yeah.
we don't want to look like a cheesecake factory. Be authentic, have your identity. So it was that. Also, the other thing about Toronto, super diverse. If you think about Canada being, the Great White North, 55% of people that live in Toronto are not from Ontario.
Yeah.
And there was many times where white people were a fifth of, and another fifth was Indian, another fifth was Asian, another fifth was black.
Canada really taking advantage of those open border policies too, huh?
Well, they're all grouping up there to en masse, just like go row. Now's the time. Yeah. So I'm just telling the North. That's what I saw. Get ready.
It sounds cool.
Yeah, it's great. Beautiful city. Beautiful.
When
city.
you collab like that, are you afraid that like somebody's going to take that material and do their own bit on it?
I don't know. Well, if you do that, if you're a joke thief and you get caught, you never.
Yeah.
There was a guy in Boston several years ago before I got in, but I was told that this guy did he went out to wherever, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he did Atlantic City. A couple months later, no, he went to Atlantic City and was like, hey, dude, there's so-and-so was from Boston, just did that joke, and he's like, really? And then he comes back and confronts him and then tells everybody else that he did it. And then that guy is like, disappeared.
No shit.
One of the
Yeah,
things
you
I
don't do
think-
that.
No, you don't. But I think as a comedian, you have to be careful of is like, is there something in like sitting in your subconscious that you heard? Say you heard,
Yeah, that can
Alex,
happen.
Whoever,
Yep.
said something at that dinner. 6 months from now, you're trying to come up with an idea, and like maybe subconsciously,
Yep.
you without even realizing it,
Yeah.
you take Alex's idea, right? And
Yeah.
so I think. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with David Tell, who's like one of the best
Yeah.
world comics
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
out there today. So
Bumping
when he's-
mics.
Yeah. Yes. When he's working on new bits, he calls like a ton of comics and is like, I'm working on this. Is anybody else doing this? Did you guys already do that? Like just to kind of gut check.
That's
that-
good.
yeah.
That's a good. That's smart. I should do
Yeah.
that a little bit. I do know that I do make a reference to dog moms, and one of my advisor friends.
Those ugly moms.
No, the ones that raise their
Okay.
dogs like it's a kid. You know?
Yeah.
One of my fraternity brothers he studies stand up. He's like you, Liz, and I send tapes and he gives me tips back, and I don't know I don't know where am I going with this part.
Dog moms.
Yeah, yeah, but the thing is with dog moms, fuck it, it doesn't matter. Well, it's like I go down this road with dog mom. Fuck it, it doesn't matter. The big takeaway from this was I got my opener, I got my closer, I got the sex bots bit in the middle, and there's also like 2 other bits that I put in that got lifted. And to your point, like, does someone want to take that or whatever? They say after the conversation about the sex bots, they say keep that, like, send us the tapes. We want to see how
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
How it
excited.
turns out.
They're excited.
They're
to see,
yeah. They're so this joke. They will always be attached to it in some way.
Yeah.
And they'll always be invited to work on it with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And I get all the benefit.
That's
you
great.
know?
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But I've done that for other people too. Like I would say, and Liz, you gave me a tag.
Mhm.
You gave me a tag. Mike Niskern gave me a tag. Evan, you haven't given me shit yet.
For what? What's a tag?
Okay, so you a setup is the lead in
Yeah.
to the punchline, which
Yeah.
is the big laugh.
Yeah.
And then if you can tag the joke with
Yeah. You
another
get a little
comment,
extra laugh.
and then you get a laugh
Mhm.
again, and then another laugh.
I haven't given you a tag yet.
No, you haven't. You
I've
haven't.
given you an extra laugh
no,
here and
no,
there.
No, you don't get it. You haven't seen my set. If you
Oh.
saw my set and said, "Oh, you know, what you could say after that is,"
Oh, got it.
and then you go, "Oh yeah," but yeah, Liz gave me a really good one. It still works. And
Good.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, so that was it. That was it.
Nice.
So I said I'll
Congrats.
try to do 2 of those a year.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
We have
should we do
show
show
notes.
notes?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
And are you hard out at 10?
I could probably eke out another 10 minutes after 10, if that's okay.
Okay. And
I could.
verify your time with that clock. Do you have the?
Time is
Okay.
9:36.
All right.
Oh, we're good. We're good. It's 9:36. We're good.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Rick, Liz, and Evan. Last show, you guys gave me a lot to work with. Without further ado, here are the corrections and inquiries from episode 240. To protect Liz's career, thank you, Mike, here are the clean and concise definitions for the following terms. Circus
Bukkake.
penis.
Circus penis.
A humorous or exaggerated term used to describe male genitalia that is usually, I'm guessing he's meant unusually large, oddly shaped, or otherwise extreme in appearance. Drawing on the idea of circus attractions, it's bizarre or attention grabbing.
Liz, is a circus penis? It could go both ways. It could be a magnificent specimen, or it could be like an oddity, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Like a
it's
12-inch
more
dick.
of an oddity.
A 12-inch dick would be like, ooh, cool, right? And then like, you know,
I mean, not
I'll-
for me,
I'll-
but
no? Too small.
I'm a tiny
Too small.
gal.
Okay, let's go with that.
All right. Everyone's favorite word, bukkake.
Yeah, Liz, tell us what it means.
The act of multiple men distributing their thank you, Mike, you really did work on this. I applaud you. I applaud you. The act of multiple men distributing their reproductive fluid on a single person.
Wow.
The term originates from the Japanese word bukkakaru.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and-
meaning, to,
It's
meaning to splash or pour over. Bukkakaru.
It sounds like a bird.
it sounds
Oh, it's great.
Regarding Rick's charity fund for the quote out of context swear count, he has been pretty good about not using blue language when not deemed necessary. I will pay closer attention moving forward.
Okay.
Sarah McLachlan's song Angel, tears, had a profound impact on Daryl DMC McDaniels, helping him through a period of severe depression in 1997. He stated that the song saved his life. He met her and thanked her for the positive impact her music had on him. They collabed on a song called Just Like Me, a hopeful ode to foster children. The NFL fined Jeff Ulbrich, am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
The defensive coordinator of the Atlanta Falcons $100,000 and the Falcons organization $250,000 in response to the Shedeur Sanders prank call. The DC son Jax wrote down the number from his father's open iPad while visiting his parents' home. See, we were talking like the dad did not protect the integrity of confidential information. So.
His son is still a shithead, though.
But would you do that in your own home? Don't you feel like
I would fucking kill my kid if they did that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Seriously. Seriously. Kid,
That's military school.
yeah,
Yes.
you're done. You're
I
done.
mean,
but
his dad had to write $100,000 check. Be like,
And he's like, he's a coach, not like a
Right.
player, you know?
you gotta think some players pulled some money and be like, dude, that was fucking good.
right.
And he got
They're
his
slipping the kid $50.
yeah, he made money with the internal GoFundMe in the locker room.
Oh man. So one NFL fan is attempting to sue the NFL for Sanders' draft day fall while claiming $100 million in damages. He believes that an illegal conspiracy, Evan,
Evan, you on that?
was
I'll
the
tell you.
reason for him ending up in the 5th round. Maybe Evan can donate to this guy's legal fund to help promote his own conspiracy theory. Best regards, Mike, manager of misinformation.
Not contributing.
Not
No. There very well may have been a conspiracy.
Well, that was your theory, right?
But it's more like if this guy is going to bring problems based on a whole multitude of different things, I'm not going to sign the guy. You know, I don't want that in my
your
my
organization.
Thing. But you know, if we are taking the conspiratorial thing, it's more a conspiracy that Deion Sanders helped to subdue the draft position to make Shador want it even more and kind of play the Tom Brady role. And guess what number he's wearing this year? Shador Sanders.
12.
12.
Oh.
Okay. So, and you know what his tag is on his brand? Legendary. Now,
Right.
I mean, it's a little.
It's a little premature.
Yeah, a little premature. But maybe they're going with something here. You know, watch him
Time will
have a standout career. But beats out 4 other quarterbacks on the team, and he's off and running. We'll see what happens.
Well, the reports are he's the best player on the field.
Well,
at the training camp.
Oh, really?
I've been to that training camp out in Akron, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice facility. Too bad the team sucks. What a fan base. Cleveland football fans are like, it's the dog pound, you know?
Yeah.
I feel bad for a city like that in the Rust Belt, kind of like.
I mean, their whole economy revolved around LeBron James for years.
Yeah.
I mean, literally.
Yeah, and then it all disappeared.
Yes.
He's such a. I hate him.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's keep it moving because Liz
Yes.
has a lot of "Am I the Asshole" stuff. But
do.
First, we have to do an announcement and
Okay.
ads, which I'm going to blend together. The big announcement, folks, it's coming up June 6th. It's a Friday night at the Zulo Gallery in Medfield, Massachusetts. We are going to be we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary with a live performance in person in the gallery, and we'll be selling tickets to that next week. So stay tuned.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we are. I'm withholding some information about guests and things like that until ticket sales go out. But and the reality is because we're still figuring that out. But we do have the date. We do have the date, and we do have the location. June 6th, Zulo Gallery. Tickets on sale next week. $25 a pop.
And our last live show sold out in a matter of days. Like
day.
almost sold out. Yeah, in a day.
It was a
Almost
day.
sold out during the pre-sale. And then when it
This is going to
Yeah.
be ours this time. You watch.
Yep. And then after that show, I'm going to do a second show, a stand-up comedy show. So you can get tickets for that as well. You can do the combo if you want.
Real
3 hours,
fans.
3 hours of comedy, or you can do the stand-up comedy show, or you can do one or the other.
Real fans are going to do the whole thing. Do the combo.
diehards.
Yep.
Sure. Are you guys going to go to the comedy show?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Liz.
Damn.
Yeah, that's called a joke, Evan. Come on.
You really got me, Liz.
You know what, Liz? Can you do me a favor? At this comedy show, will you sit next to Evan just to explain everything to him
Yes,
in
yes.
real
Please.
time?
All right, so this is an opener. That was a tag.
Yeah. Okay. No, don't laugh yet. It's just the setup. It was just the setup. It wasn't supposed to be funny.
But what if I think it's funny?
Why are you clapping, Evan?
I'm gonna be that guy that's howling in the back. You know.
You know what? I honestly, knowing you as well as I know you, I think that you were going. Do you go to comedy? Have you ever been to a comedy show?
Yeah.
When was the last time?
A long time ago,
Yeah.
back when I was single, dating.
Oh, yeah. So we're talking.
All right, we have to take Evan out to some comedy
Yeah.
shows.
I think he's going to be one of these like novice, like I love these.
Yes.
They're so excited. They're
So
like,
excited
They're
to
like,
laugh. Like-
ooh, it's all new and fresh and shiny. You're not because like people like you and me, we might be sitting here going, that was a good one. Like that's not the reaction you want to get from people, you know. Like sometimes I'm like, oh damn.
You need people like me.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
You need people
Yes.
like me to make you feel better.
Yeah, I need to lock eyes with you on occasion. I need to know where you are. I want to find you because you're good energy. You're the
So-
hot girl laughing at all of my stuff, and I will always end looking at you because you make me feel good.
I will tell you this, and I may just be, it just might be me, but I think I'm funnier than most people. All right.
I would agree.
Yeah,
So-
of course.
That's why
definitely.
you're sitting here.
So,
Yeah.
thank you. So if I'm laughing at the shit that you're putting out there, I really think you're great, you know? It's like I can't watch comedy movies anymore.
I
'cause
know, 'cause they're not funny.
just not
Yeah.
funny. And I'm like, I'm so much funnier than that. Anyway, I can't wait to see it. Maybe there's a stand-up career for me sometime.
I would love to invite you on to,
I am
you're going to do 5 minutes?
or not even. Like,
You gonna put together 3 minutes on
3
the
minutes.
mic, or are you gonna sit at the on the couch on late mic in Medfield?
you're gonna do? Are we doing a couch?
I'm gonna do it. I
Something-
want to do an open mic for
Yeah.
the Boston comedy scene on a night that offers something different. And I loved the
I like that concept.
desk or couch, and I would cap it at 15 people, and it's online sign up because I'm not doing that feeding frenzy bullshit. And you come, you know where you're going. Yeah. I will bring you. You would love that.
I have a story that beats all stories.
Can I just? I'm gonna override your story.
Yeah.
Save it for a comedy podcast
No,
episode.
I'm not telling the story here right now.
Oh, good.
No, I'm just saying that for a comedic bit,
You want to do a story.
I have.
Yeah.
I've got a bit.
So this is
But
a
I haven't
problem with
really
new comics.
practiced.
They hear the storytellers like Jim Gaffigan. Now I pulled over one time.
Yeah.
Because I was hearing Jim Gaffigan crushing it on Word Economy. He literally was telling a story about living on a 4-story
Yes.
walk up, New York City, with a tricycle, 4 kids, a sand pail, whatever, right? And all the hijinks and ballyhoo of going down 4 flights of stairs with 5 kids, down 2 blocks to the playground, and then coming back. It was a story arc.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, oh, just tell a story. No, this story was stitched together with a setup and a punch, a setup and a punch,
Yeah.
a setup and a punch, a setup and a punch. They were just every 7 seconds a house left. I've talked about this. 7 seconds.
Yeah.
If I can get every 15, I'm feeling like boom.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, it was so
right.
so you can't just tell. So what happens so many times is an open mic. Someone will get up. Oh, I got a story, and it's like I listen for a minute and a half, and it's an amusing story.
Yeah.
The story is a funny.
Yeah,
but
there's a
it's
difference between being at a dinner party and telling a story and having people around the table laugh at your story, and then someone goes on and tells a different story, than being on stage and having that timing, like you said, Rick, like the setup punch. Like anyone can tell not anyone. Most people can tell a decent story. My husband's a good storyteller. He's not a stand-up comedian though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's all about timing. It's a craft. It's a craft.
It is, and I'm learning it expeditiously, I'd say. No, but I feel like I did hit a bump, and I did level up. I have leveled up. I feel it. I know it. I feel like I've graduated to another tier in comedy where I am now confident to do more things, and that's what I went there to do. So I feel like I'm hitting my goals. But the whole point, folks, is the announcement and the ads. We are doing this with the sponsorship, the gracious sponsorship from APC Pest Control, who proactively came out and said, hey, can we help cover the costs of this thing? And
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, absolutely. I said, do you mind if I reach out to the other sponsors just for transparency? And she's like, absolutely. So I reached out to them, and they're all like, sign me up. And you know how I always say, I hate doing the business and I don't want to ask for money. Meanwhile, they're sitting here like, can we give you more money? And I'm like,
No.
but these people are friends.
I know. It's a personal relationship
But
too.
friends help friends.
Yes. And also, like, I keep reminding myself, we truly are giving something. Like, that's why we have to give something back.
Yeah.
Like, we have to go to our sister website that we've been working on, Hustle Baby Podcast, you know? And we have to get these people on that show, right, Evan?
I think that's a great idea.
Yes.
Do you see how I have nothing. Liz and I have nothing to do with this. Is Evan's independent project that he does. It's his own thing. It's called the Hustle Baby Podcast. Check it out.
Yes, it's
I'd
great.
love to help out.
Yeah.
Good.
Because I scheduled them.
They'll be there Wednesday at 9.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I'd be totally down to do that.
Yeah. I'm sure they'd be happy to do that. So
Cool.
Yeah. So APC Pest Control, Winslow Design, Perez Martial Arts, and Royal Pizza. These guys are awesome. We thank them. They help us throughout the year. They've been with us for 5 years. I mean, come on, that's a commitment. And they have not ever said to me, you know what? I think, it's how long are we doing this? It's I thought we were doing it like one time. They're in. They're
great.
part of the
Very
family.
supportive.
Great.
Yeah.
Yep. So there we go. With that said, we now go into our final segment. Am I the asshole? Liz has pulled a couple things along. So over to you.
So I pulled articles related to middle school kids, middle school parenting. Rick and I, we have kids in middle school. Evan, Bridget will be there before you know it. We've all been in middle school, so thought it was relatable. So we have a few to share here. The first is around
Class parties.
So, am I the asshole for allowing my daughter to exclude the class clown from a Halloween party, even though most of the girls were invited?
This is a tricky situation. We've all kind of navigated it, but her daughter is 11. So this isn't like a 4-year-old daycare, you invite everybody to the daycare type of situation. So my daughter, Emma, 11, is planning her Halloween party. We've invited most of the girls in her class since they're all pretty close and she's known many of them for years. However, there's one girl in her class, let's call her Lily, who's known as the class clown. She's new this year and my daughter greatly dislikes her and has made it clear she doesn't want to invite her. I'm fine with that. She's in middle school and can pick the guest list.
Your daughter's a bitch.
Lily's mom found out about the party, I'm guessing from another parent.
I'm sorry, did I just call a little girl a bitch? I want to retract that. The mom's a bitch for not teaching her daughter that class clowns are people too. That's what I meant to say.
Lily's mom found out about the party and reached out to me asking why her daughter wasn't invited when most of the girls from their class were. She asked me to reconsider and invite Lily to avoid making her feel left out, especially since they're new to school. I told her my daughter picked the guest list and she isn't close to her daughter. She reiterated that she should be invited since most of the girls in the class are.
Most.
Not all.
But not all. That's right.
I told her no again. She asked why, and I told her the truth, that my daughter doesn't like your daughter and finds her annoying.
Ooh, what a
She's
bitch.
the class clown and disruptive, and my daughter doesn't wish to deal with her outside of the school. The mom called me an asshole.
Yep.
And other parents are contacting me, some saying I'm in the right, others saying to invite her.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
That mom is a bitch. Yes, you are the bitch. You are the asshole.
So you think the mom of the daughter who's having the party is in the wrong?
Oh yeah. So she handled it horribly.
Oh, I
Like-
disagree.
Oh, if anyone ever look, my daughter has ADHD. Like she has her moments of like, okay, we can stop the tap dancing in the kitchen, honey. Like, stop singing. Stop singing for 5 minutes. I get it, right? But if anyone ever came to me and said something like that to me, I would need to count to 10. I would go sit in my car and play freaking, Enya and just pray to Jesus that I don't throttle that fucking person,
Do you think that
Just
the
the
mom
insensitivity.
should have invited this kid after
Does not-
having been
no,
confronted?
No.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
decision's
yeah.
okay.
Yes.
But your PR is a disaster. You fucking bitch. You don't talk to people like that about their little fucking kids. Like, these are little children that are finding their way, right? This little kid is maybe annoying, too chatty, distracted, whatever. Fine, I get it. Your daughter's too good for my daughter. You didn't have to point it out like that. Like that's
But it seems like this woman wasn't taking no for an answer and kept coming back.
that's true too. She's an asshole too.
Yeah.
I think
yes,
they're all assholes.
Yes. Yes.
I think they're all
and
assholes.
They're setting terrible examples for their children.
Yeah, they are. They are. And the daughter already, like, picking and choosing. I mean, I guess, well, at that age.
Yeah, she's fine.
You're
She's
right.
great.
You're right.
Not everybody gets invited to everything when you're 11. Like,
No.
get over it.
Yeah, this isn't preschool parties
Right.
anymore. Class parties.
Exactly.
No, I get it. This is where you start getting autonomy. And
Yes. You
y-
find your
identity.
group of friends and yeah.
Yeah, so I get it. So the little girl there, I think I called her a bitch earlier. I misspoke. She's just a kid, and she's being a kid, and she's being kind of forced to react in this
know.
resisting way.
Yes.
Like you're kind of pushing her into the. Like we're really hyping up the fact that we're excluding people here, the way we're handling it, right?
Yeah.
And then the mom, I don't know, didn't. The other mom should just say no and deal with her daughter and say, hey, honey,
Yes.
look, you don't have to be friends with everybody.
It's a teachable moment.
Yep.
So the mom whose daughter didn't get invited, like, that's a hard conversation to have with your daughter. Like, hey, when you get to this point, like, not everybody's included in everything. Let's make some plans with some other friends. Whatever. There's other ways to handle that versus inserting yourself and trying to force an invitation for your daughter when she's clearly not wanted. Like that would then. So what if this mom said, okay, fine, your daughter can come. Now this poor girl is going to go to this party where she knows she wasn't initially included. Like that sucks too.
You can't win.
You can't win.
Right. And then the mother will complain because she's left alone in the
Exactly.
corner all day
Right.
and nobody took time to talk to her. You can't win.
Yeah.
But
My son was invited to a party, and then he heard through a friend that he was invited because the kid's mom put his name on the list, and not the kid, the friend.
Okay. Yeah.
And that told Charlie enough to say, I don't want to go to the party. And we were like, no, it was like, you guys are friends. It was just, he's like, he didn't put me on the list. I don't want to go.
So,
And I'm like, okay, he's not feeling good. and then
Yeah.
he doesn't go.
How old are these kids?
11. So like 5th, 6th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an age where you can kind of start,
Absolutely.
separating.
Absolutely.
Both moms are assholes for the way they handled it.
Yeah.
If I could step in as the reasonable, clear-headed,
The voice of reason.
creative voice of reason father, this is what I do of the daughter of the class clown. I go, honey, who are the other kids that were not invited? Cool. Okay. I'm going to call their parents and we're going to go to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
We're going to go do our own fucking thing. And we're going to, you know what we're going to do? Where's that party? Dave and Buster's. We're going to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
And we're going to have twice as much fun. We're getting a cake. No one's birthday. It's going to be called the fucking awesome cake. And it's going to be 3 tiers tall,
Yeah.
So outdo. No, just kidding.
So who doesn't like the class clown, though?
So the girl who's having the Halloween party.
No, I mean in general,
Oh.
right?
Well, I guess I mean, class clown could be someone who's constantly disruptive, right? And annoying and attention seeking.
I was
and
not
Rick.
annoying.
I'm just kidding.
Humor is subjective too.
But exactly.
Also, it's a
So,
forced audience. It's like your flight
Right.
attendant is trying to be funny. It's like, shut up.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We're gonna move on.
Got another
Okay.
one.
Next
You have
story.
3 of them, right?
I do.
Okay.
Am I this one's my favorite. Am I the asshole for saying I'll do what it takes to help my daughter be popular in middle/high school? This is a Lifetime movie waiting to
Oh
happen.
my
you guys.
No, I could. I've already come up with a plot.
My husband, I don't know why this matters, but my husband and I are both dentists in our 40s. Okay. We had pretty different upbringings in terms of social scenes. I was introverted as a kid, but my parents wanted me to come out of my shell, so they put me into sports and clubs. And perhaps it's controversial, but my mom showed me how to do makeup and make my hair cuter. Essentially, she was teaching me what pretty privilege was before that term even existed.
Is that a term? I didn't even know.
I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. Good-looking people.
Yeah, you
have
do
it
get
easier.
you get your way, don't you?
So what they said worked wonders. I made tons of friends, became outgoing, and ended up enjoying tons of different social experiences. My husband was much more introverted and didn't come out of his shell until the second half of college. He's still quite a bit more reserved than me, but we balance each other out. We have 4 kids. So their 2 girls are 12 and 11, and they have 2 boys, 6 and 4. Our oldest is a 7th grader, and she was reeling last year from the huge change from her elementary school to the awkward hormonal mess that is middle school. I think we can all relate to that. My 11-year-old 6th grade daughter is naturally outgoing and very girly, but my 12-year-old is the exact same as I was as a 12-year-old. A kid who didn't like social politics, blah, blah, blah. I told my husband I want to guide my daughter the same way I was guided. My 6th grader gets it right away. She's got a bunch of friends, and they all move in a pack. They started middle school 2 months ago and have already joined all the same clubs and sports. I don't bring up hair and makeup to her, but she's already started asking me about it, and I'm guiding her in the right direction in an age-appropriate way. I told my husband I now want to help my daughter how I was helped. I'm going to push her outside of her comfort zone and have her join at least one club and one sport. I'm also going to talk to her about spending 20 minutes on your appearance in the morning. Really impacts the way people perceive you throughout the day.
Sure.
I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it's definitely a real thing. My 7th grade daughter has also brought up that some of the girls in her grade have dyed their hair, and I'm willing to drop serious dough on getting her hair done in a nice salon so it stands out. That's what I mean by, quote, do what it takes. What's the point of having money if it's not to help your kids? My husband says I'm an asshole because the explicit goal is to help my daughter to become... I got cut off. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thoughts?
Okay.
As dad, I'm dying to know what you guys think as dads of daughters.
I think everything that she's doing is great. It's about being involved in the community. It's about contributing to society. It's about leaning into your good qualities. It's about care and how you present yourself. Those are all good things for self-esteem, for just relations and whatnot. And I would just leave it at that. Being popular would be a byproduct of all of these things. A good salary would be another good product of these things. What's important to you? Is it, some people go to the gym to be healthy. Some people go to the gym because they want to be a size 2. And it's all about image. So I feel like she's totally fine. It's great. Nothing in there was a bad thing to help your kid do. But I would say that the goal to be famous or popular should not be the reason why we do it. It should be because we care about ourselves and want to be productive.
So it starts somewhere, right? Like who? So where is it starting? How is it starting? Who's starting it?
Right.
Is it other moms or like So then does it become like the beauty pageant?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm all for. I'm all for like my wife teaching Bridget makeup, and she's a dancer, so they do the makeup and all that stuff. I do think that it can be harmful for kids that have to feel like they need to do this and act this way to keep up with the crowd.
Correct.
And I think it is really important for kids to be able to kind of like chart their own path. The one thing, it's like she becomes a follower instead of becoming maybe like a leader.
Getting her own sense of self, right?
Yeah.
And I think, my daughter's in 7th grade. If she came to me and said like, oh, can you teach me how to put on makeup the right way? Sure. Instead, my daughter sleeps in the clothes that she's going to wear to school the next day. And I have to follow her out the door, brushing her hair. Yeah. She doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And I wish she would care a little bit more. But if I lean into like, oh, Avery, your appearance matters at this age where she's still developing a sense of self, I feel like that's sending her a bad message.
Yeah.
And I don't know where this quote came from, but you walk in a room, there's always going to be someone prettier, thinner, and richer than you.
Bullshit.
So it just is, to me, obviously I care about my appearance. I put makeup on every day. I wear a nice outfit or whatever. Like, I do think that the way you present yourself to the world is important. It's part of your brand. I do think, though, leaning into that at a middle school age where your kids are still developing their self-esteem, they're trying to find their place in the world, can be a very slippery slope.
Yeah. I think it's tough for kids. It's really difficult. When you are in that age group, right?
Yeah.
And really, I think until you're graduating high school and kind of on to bigger and better things, you're constantly trying to adapt and change and kind of, create your own personality.
Yeah.
It's like in the music that you listen to and the clothes that you wear and all that. I don't know. I guess the question is like, how receptive is the kid
Well,
to
that's
this,
the thing. That's what she doesn't say.
Yeah,
it seems like her older daughter, like, she's just doing that naturally.
Sure.
But maybe the younger one is like not into it. And so,
So I don't think the mom's doing anything wrong per se, unless the kid is like, I don't want to, and she's forcing it.
Right.
But,
yeah.
Or if there's a materialistic side. To
Yes.
Exactly.
Like we care about our image. I was thinking on, the terms of the Fink household. We wash our hair, we brush our hair, we brush our teeth, we put on clean clothes. We don't, if there's a hole in it, we take it out of rotation, repair it or replace it, right? But if she's saying, look, if it doesn't say Louis Vuitton or Prada or something, that it's kind of trashy. Like, you gotta, if it's very,
if we're leaning into like the superficiality and materialistic aspect of things, it's not a good message.
Again, Liz just succinctly saying what we're trying to say.
Just putting a pin on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
The last one. Am I the asshole for refusing to tell the school why my daughter was absent? My daughter's in the 5th grade. Thursday night, she got her first period, and it freaked her out.
Yay!
I know, you're a woman now.
Mommy, I'm dying.
She was sad. She was getting older. She was up all night, likely dealing with a lot of unfamiliar hormones. We ended up taking the next day off for a mental health day. Perfectly appropriate. I'd let my daughter do that. I called the school and said we'd had a personal matter and she wouldn't be in. She has a male teacher who she doesn't really get on with, so suffice it to say, she wanted to keep this private. It's none of the school's fucking business. The next day, her teacher stopped me after I dropped her off and kind of cornered me outside the building, blocking my path from leaving, which already grated on my nerves. He asked where my daughter had been the day prior. I said we'd had a personal matter at home and it was resolved now, thanked him for his concern, and said I really must be off to work now. He then said I had to tell him, kind of leaning over me and dropping his voice an octave as though he were trying to lord over one of the kids.
Liar.
Wasn't a fan of that either.
This woman's full of shit.
I agree.
She's exaggerating.
I told him I didn't have to do anything, and if he continued to speak to me this way, I might have to have a chat with the administrators. He said if I didn't tell him, then it would be an unexcused absence. You need something like 5 of those for it to matter. This would be my daughter's first, so I didn't care. Finally, I said again, I really couldn't be late to work, and I pushed past and left. He called after me that he couldn't be expected to do his job if I left him out of the loop on things like keeping my child out of school.
I told him he'd have to manage. When I got to the car, I vented all this to my husband, who felt maybe I'd been a bit too brash and that the teacher was coming from a place of genuine concern for my daughter. I now feel badly and as though maybe I jumped to conclusions stonewalling him the way I did. Am I the asshole?
Yes, and you're an attention-seeking whore.
Oh, my word.
No, what a story. I mean,
so
come
you
on.
don't think that the male teacher asked her why her daughter was absent?
No.
So
I
you
don't
think she made this whole thing up?
Honest to God, I do.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
really?
I think that whole story is a trap, and it's
I
for
love Evan's conspiracies.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay, why? What's
clicks for dicks is what basically.
Clicks for dicks. That's your other website, right?
That's Evan's OnlyFans
Oh. Anyway, Richard, I don't buy it. It just
Interesting.
yeah. What? No guy is going to be like, you have to tell me why your daughter. Give me a
it does.
break.
So-
Now that you say that.
stinks.
As you were reading it, play the tape back. Evan and I both gave each other like a quizzical look.
Yeah.
Because we're guys, and I was a teacher. You get fired for intimidating a parent of a kid. Like,
Please.
You're
So you
it's
think
pulling your
that she
card.
was just looking for attention by posting
A
something
bullshit
that's
story.
farce, a farce.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Also,
never, never trust an animal
Oh,
that bleeds for
no!
7 days
Don't
and
say
doesn't
it!
die.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you've heard that one?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
I guess that one's fun.
Have you guys heard about Aunt Flo? You know what that means? Oh, you do, right?
Call
Listen.
APC Pest?
No.
Oh my God.
Wait. Does he not know?
Do you see? You don't know
I-
about Aunt Flo?
No.
I was joking, like
I know.
I was like, oh,
It's when like if I was like, oh, Aunt Flo came to town, it means I have my period.
Oh, well, okay. I get it. Yeah. All
you've
right.
never. I was saying
No.
that like, oh yeah, we've
Right?
never heard that kind of like this, and then you never really heard it.
No.
That's so funny.
No. I mean, I guess if a girl was like talking to another girl and she's like, "Oh, Aunt Flo," you know.
Well,
I'd be
first
like,
of all, they're
And
not.
that's how we talk about our
Yeah.
periods, like Aunt
Yeah.
Flo.
By-
with a
by-
guy around, you know, like if I'm sitting there kind of like creeping out and they're like, you know, Aunt Flo came by.
And dude,
You know?
you need to grow up a little bit. Girls don't talk about their periods. Women talk about their periods.
Okay. All right.
They're women.
All right, so you guys think this story was entirely made up?
I was going on severely embellished.
Okay.
I do believe that a teacher asked, and he might have been like, just tell me or whatever. He might the conversation might have genuinely been a little uncomfortable, or it had a moment there where, and she just is not good at conflict or uncomfortable, and she just had that emotion, and she typed it out. What she should have done is just gone to the office and said, my daughter didn't make it. That's the deal. Mr. Jones is harassing me about it. Just fix it. Thanks.
Yeah.
And then leave. That's all you have to do. You don't have to go to. But the fact that she came to, I'm going to go to, am I the asshole? I'm going to type it all in. And I think the fact that she just did that would also suggest that she's over analyzing, over hyping, and over emotional about it.
It's an anonymous post, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Because if
Okay.
it was real, she would have posted it on Facebook, right? And it would have been her name. So now she's
no,
basically.
she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't, because it's her daughter who had a period, and she wants to keep that private. So I
Yeah.
understand that.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I learned something though. We
right.
just on the story, we do need to talk about the menstruation cycle more often. I don't think
Yeah.
we touch on that enough.
Well,
It's like the 19th fucking time we've talked about a period on the show.
when it happens to
It's like a
Bridget,
theme.
I'm going to need
I
the mental
honestly,
health day.
dude, our menses have synced up. Thanks, Liz.
My pleasure.
Do you have another one, or was that all of them?
That was all of them.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So I would love for the Scuttlebuds to weigh in if they think these people were assholes or not. Let us know. Are we ready to wrap, gentlemen? Do we have any announcements? Anything? No? We're
No,
good?
just the rickfinkjr.com. It's a new website, and it's got all my dates on it.
It's looking slick, too.
It does look
It's-
good,
It's
doesn't it? Yeah, thanks.
nicely done.
Thanks.
All right, Scuttlebuds, if you like what you hear, please rate, review, and subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, at Smalltown Scuttlebutt, and send us a note, smalltownscuttlebutt@gmail.com. See ya.
You're waiting this whole time.
Oh, God.
You were just holding that
I
in.
couldn't-
For,
I-